Hi guys, welcome back, and if you're just discovering me right now, hello, I'm Shweta Vijay and I hope you stick around by hitting that red button, be a part of my family. Today we have a very exciting product review and I am going to be reviewing the Huda Beauty. This is the Easy Bake Loose Powder. The whole internet is going completely mad over this new launch. Yesterday I went to Huda Beauty counter at Selfridges and I picked this one up after testing a few other colors, and I always thought that Blondie would be the kind of right match for me because of its yellow undertone. It's really yellow, but on testing it I found that Banana Bread was suiting me a lot more. If you are in the shade 400 to 410 in Huda Beauty's Faux Foundation, Faux Filter Foundation, then Banana Bread and Blondie will suit you. Please keep in mind that Blondie is a lot more yellow, so probably if you have a yellow undertone, it will kind of warm up in your face and make it look natural. But if you want your face to look a little more brighter, then I think Banana Bread would be better off for you. So today I'm going to do a half and half. So on one side I'm going to do the Easy Bake, and on the other side I'm going to do the affordable version, which is my favorite loose powder. This is the luxury powder from Makeup Revolution. I've done a whole video on the best of Makeup Revolution and Revolution Pro, so you can check out the card right here. So now let's talk about the packaging. So this is the Huda Beauty packaging. It says Easy Bake. All of our social media handles are right here. It says Banana Bread right here. Anyway, so as you open the outer packaging right here, it blooms out like a flower. And I love Huda Beauty's packaging. The one thing that she wins every now and then is her packaging, whether it is these individual packages that you pick up or the PR packages that I've seen always. She puts a lot of thought into the PR packages. And even in this, as soon as you open, it's so nice. Over here it says freshly baked. Okay, it's like a little mini cupcake box that you get, and over here it says baking made easy. Dip dense brush or beauty sponge into powder net. Pack a generous layer under the eye from corners through temples to T-zone area. So right here, outer corners of the mouth and chin. Let powder bake for around 3 to 5 minutes while applying the rest of your makeup. Using a fluffy brush, gently dust away the excess powder after around 5 minutes. And this is the inner packaging. Can you see that? It's so cute. And right at the back, you've got a little bit of an illustration of Huda, alright, doing her baking. And right here it says the same thing what it says. Pack under the eye, bake for around 3 to 5 minutes, dust it off, and it says banana powder. So with this packaging you need to twist and open. And what I also noticed with this inside packaging, it is so tightly secured, alright? So if you have long nails, it's going to be really difficult to open this. So once you open the cover, this is how it looks, alright? It's got that net, like a mesh kind of a material right here. And the reason she says she put a net kind of a material is so that the powder will come out even more fine, which is such a smart idea, because sometimes whenever you use a loose powder, it can get a little clumpy when you bake. And baking is something that I am not very fond of unless I want my makeup to last for a very long time. Like if I want my foundation to last all day, I will bake. Baking actually originated from the drag community. It helps to set your makeup. It makes your makeup last all day. Banana Bread has got a golden undertone to it, but it's not as yellow as Blondie. Also, the brush that comes along with this is also pretty good from what I have seen, and it really targets the inner corner really well. But you can use any dense brush of your choice, and I'm using my favorite brush right now. This is one of those versatile brushes, just to get to the inner corner. It's great for highlight, and this is the PAC 272 brush. Okay, this is the best dense brush to put your baking powder. If you don't have a makeup sponge, or if you have a makeup sponge, I still prefer this. So as you can see, as soon as you touch the net material, it's so finely milled that it just starts evaporating in thin air. Okay, so I've applied my base. I've just gone for a very easy makeup right now, and the base that I applied is the Ordinary Coverage Foundation in 2.1Y, one of my favorite. I haven't applied any setting powder, nothing. I'm just going to apply the Easy Bake on one side of my eye. So I'm just going to start off with putting it right here on the inner corner. And as soon as you put the baking powder, you can smell that oud fragrance that comes out of it. The same fragrance that is infused in the Huda Beauty Faux Filter Foundation. It's so light and so finely milled. Very, very impressed with how the formula is right now. And I'm just going to apply that right here. And now we shall go on with banana powder from Makeup Revolution. I have spoken about this in my previous video. I'm not going to go on and on about the beauty of this. And like I mentioned, Huda Beauty powder is so fine. That Easy Bake is so fine, and the moment it comes out of that net, it becomes even more finely milled, you know, it becomes even more beautiful. So this one, Makeup Revolution, because it's a drugstore for around £4, you are going to get a little bit of a clump. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing here. Actually, see, the color kind of matches. And I'm also going to, just like this side, pinch my nose even more. Now that my face is baking, God, what a funny thing to do, I am going to just apply a little bit of bronzer right here. This is the Charlotte Tilbury FILMSTAR Bronze and Glow, which I really like. And to complete this entire look, I am going to go for my favorite liquid lipstick. This is an Icon, and Huda Beauty's liquid lipstick is a 10 on 10, all right? So I'm just going to apply this very beautiful color. I'm going to take the Easy Bake again. And I'm also going to apply it on my eyebrows, because apparently it sets your eyebrows a lot more. And I'm going to apply that right underneath my lip line right here, so that it does not spread. Going to completely foolproof it, you know. And I'm going to do the same thing with the Makeup Revolution on the other side. That's it. I'm just going to let this sit for another 2 more minutes, because we have taken about 4 minutes to actually do the rest of the makeup, and I shall be right back. So, yep, 5 minutes is done. Let's clean this baby out. Oh wow, this just completely comes out fine. Okay, let's clean the under eye. Oh, it just completely just vanishes. There's, you know, there's no struggle. Instantly, you can see how bright this area is. I don't know if you can notice it, but I definitely can. It hasn't settled on the fine line. It's made it instantly brighter, like as if I worn a concealer 2 tones fairer to my skin tone. I can see myself not wearing a concealer. I can just wear a foundation all over my face, even on my under eye, and set it with this, and it will give me that same brightening effect. How this is going to photograph with flash, that would be interesting. And let's brush the Makeup Revolution side too. Not bad. Just let me... And I think because of the yellowness in this, it has made my contour a lot more sharper. This is a Makeup Revolution side, by the way, which is around £4. It's worked beautifully. Can you see that? Both of them have done a fantastic job. It hasn't settled on my, you know, fine lines under my eye. It has just made it a lot more brighter. Which side did you like, guys? What do you think? This one or this one? Huda or Makeup Revolution? I have to say that Huda's is a lot more matter than the Makeup Revolution one, though Makeup Revolution is also great for people with oily skin. So if you have really oily skin, you are going to love this powder. Guys, there was no flashback in both. Can you see that? I had a normal picture and one with flash. There's just no flashback on both. And one is £28 and the other one is £4, and it worked really well. So there's a lot of noise that is happening in the building. Okay, it is about 8:30 a.m. I'm going to do a wear test because I have to go to the bank. I have a bit of work outside. I'm going to see how well it has lasted on my skin and which side has set my makeup a lot more better. Hey guys, so it's about 10:30 a.m. I just got back and I have to head back again to the bank because I forgot a bloody document. I don't know, I'm just completely lost. I swear if my head wasn't attached to my neck, I would lose that as well. And I'm really happy that I'm going out actually, because it's gotten a lot more hotter and it's going to really make me suss out whether this one is completely worth the hype, you know. So yeah, I'm really liking it. I love how it has snatched my nose. Can you see that? It looks much more thinner. It has not dried my under eye, nothing. It has just brightened this. But the best part is this has worked the banana powder from Makeup Revolution has also worked beautifully, and this is against a luxury powder. Alright, so I just got back and I'm just going to go into my house and put the professional camera on so that you can see it properly. This is just my vlogging camera, but it's so hot, you guys. Anyway, it's looking pretty good. I really like it, but even this is looking like more skin-like. This is the Makeup Revolution side, and this looks a lot more brighter. I don't know, you guys will have to decide and let me know. So guys, it's about 1:30. My hair is in a complete mess. It was so hot outside, so I'm just tying it. But can you see my makeup? What do you guys think? I feel that it's done a pretty good job in just making my makeup stay really well placed, okay? And the beauty of it is, even the Makeup Revolution one has worked wonderfully well, but I have to say that over here just a small speck of dryness is there. Baking is not for someone who has really dry under eyes or dry skin. I don't have dry under eyes, but I can see a small slight patch over here, and there is nothing on this side. Surprisingly well. But what do I think about the Huda Beauty Easy Bake? She definitely has a winning product in hand. Another winner after the liquid lipsticks for sure. Another thing what I really like about her, though she's a big name and she's got a huge empire, she's taking the feedback in a positive way, and she's reformulating everything that she owns, and even whatever that she's putting out there also, she's making sure that it's one of the best. You know, it's really quality wise, it's really good, and at the same time she is targeting, you know, every skin tone. If you have the 4 filter foundation, you can go easily to her website, or you can just, I guess they will be, if you're buying it in store, you can definitely seek the help of the salesperson. But if you're buying it online, then they will give you a shade chart. They should give you, like 400G is usually banana powder, 410 is also banana powder to blondie, you know, it's like that. So you can choose, you can see that which one has got more yellow tone, which has got a red tone. It's really nice. I'm very, very impressed. Okay, so let's talk about the positive. The positive is that it's finely milled. Having that net is like a killer idea because you get even more of a finer powder, okay? It sets and it brightens beautifully. It doesn't move the makeup at all. It isn't something that is going to go into your lines and just show up, you know, it won't pop up. I like how finely milled it is. It's very soft. It's great for people with oily skin. It will mattify your skin really well. It has a tendency, like over here you can now see slowly my pores are starting to show, and over here my pores are still closed. Another plus point to this, to finish off all the positive thing, is that the stellar packaging. It's absolutely amazing, okay? I just love the way that she, you know, puts her thoughts into the entire packaging scenario. Now let's talk about the negative. I did find a dry patch speck, but it's not all over my eye, so there's nothing to worry about because I don't have dry under eyes. If you have dry skin, then I don't think this is the one for you, because this is meant to mattify a person's face a lot more. So this is very oily skin friendly, not a dry skin person's cup of tea. All right, another negative point is that it has fragrance infused in it. So if you have sensitive skin, you have to be a little bit careful about it because it could turn out to be a problem. But if Huda Beauty is still too expensive for you, trust me when I tell you, go and get the luxury powder from Makeup Revolution, because it did just a brilliant job, you know, against a luxury product. All right, but I have to say that with Huda Beauty, can you see this area of mine? It has completely mattified my T-zone area and it has minimized my pores. My pores are starting to show right here, and the T-zone area is getting a little more oily. Now, if I have to rate this, I would rate this an 8 out of 10, the Makeup Revolution, and the Easy Bake gets about 9 out of 10. It lost out on the point because of the fragrance. Otherwise, it is fantastic. I think she has done an incredible job. Congratulations to Huda and the team. If ever you're watching this video, I think it's just amazing. I think it's worth the purchase. I really liked it. I loved how brightening it is, minus that little dry patch that I have here. But of course, it differs from skin to skin. Dry skin, no. Oily skin, a definite must-have. So guys, I shall see you when I see you in my next video, and until later, take care, my loves.